What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy. But the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop ass.
Hell yeah.
In the corner here. Oof, running knee in the corner.
Brutal impact into the corner.
Not so fast.
Good grief.
And Coffee is really being knocked up. Looking for a suplex here to set up a counter.
And Coffee is one out.
Beautiful. Right into the thumb. Two.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Is that mail order belt? I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this happening coming. John Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
one of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match. And if he wins, he'll have shot to be the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake.
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet,
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
The bad guys? Call me crazy, but I seem to remember you and your partner in crime pulling off a real bait and switch. You hustled us to take the Unity titles right back to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Superstar didn't just walk into the Lions Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes. Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best. Won't be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Shove that away. Oh my goodness, you have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. And he gets discarded out of the ring. Climbing up the turnbuckle here. First up top. Oh, look out. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent. And he gets tossed back into the mat. Springboard, but nobody home. Noam Dar is just getting knocked around. Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. Dar into a rough landing. Elbow drop. Piercing. Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here. Oh, we have to get the hell out of the way. Oh, my God. And Noam is countered. Oh, man, meeting the barricade. And Dar turns it around. Oh, spiked it. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful. Gets put into the barricade. Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here. Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. They are getting pummeled. Stomping right onto the arm. And his combat vision has been cut short for Noam Dar. They are out of here. But we still have two more participants hoping to run the gauntlet. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to mix many superstars in WWE. Fired hard into the corner and crashes to the mat. Oh, no. Right to the back of the neck. And he's being totally cut off here. He's been ineffective at slowing down his opponent. But the pinpoint kick to the back. Oh, vicious double axe handle. Stopping the arm. He's countering that offense. Axiom forcing the momentum on him. And if he's smart, he'll try to take advantage of the opening he's created. That was pretty. Boom. And he avoids what was coming. Clothesline. Watch this prettiest moonsault ever. Axiom at the mercy of his opponent. Axiom now just trying to survive. Sent flying out of the ring here. Off the rope he goes. First up top. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off. Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Pinpoint aim right to the arm. Kick to the back, and he's just chaining together more offense now. Executing his game plan with authority. Oh, man. He answers right back. Axiom reversing the momentum on him. Prime opportunity now for Axiom to get some separation and gather himself. He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot. Boom! Yes, Axiom is doing anything puts him in the shades. Only two competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the win? Now we've got Wesley jumping into this gauntlet. The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match. A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. The WWE is excited, and the momentum's clearly against West now. And West has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. West gets the better there, locking up with a common emblem. A big shot. Oh, good clothesline. Looks like a play to go after the legs now. That kind of focused attack on the leg could provide dividends. Beautiful. Over neck break. Picture perfect. Prettiest moonsault ever. Just flying through the air. This onslaught's really taking everything out of him. Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things. Uh-oh. Back goes Nick. Straight into the pin. Raises the shoulder before the one count. He's not even close to being done yet. He is sent straight down to the floor. Heading to the top rope here. Look out. Through the air. It connects. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A. Break it. Hey, that's right out of line. Now just get out of the way, Saxton. No, you know what? Stay right there, Saxton. Oh, what's this? Beautiful Northern Lights suplex. We're getting over here. Sent crashing into our desk. Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here. Oh, knee rock in the spine. Oh. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the counter. Inverted backbreaker. Ow. And West can't stop any offense coming his way. And West has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve. And that's it. They lost elimination. If NXT Mutiny holds up head over the bargain, this man will
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever know me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys. What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
The superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever mutiny champion. First up top, climbing the ropes a second time. Oh no, what's the plan here?
I have no idea.
Good God, what just happened?
As if entering the chamber was a this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. A target-ish. Escaping a takedown.
No way. Again? Here we go.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Reaching off outside the chamber pod.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
Still pretty crowded in there. 5 superstars in total.
Russian leg sweep. Constant pressure stacking on top of Chase here.
Yeah, now Chase has got to turn the momentum around.
Backbreaker. Rising to the top. What's he at? Storm.
It looks like the kind of competitor that can
Watch out.
Man, he landed low there.
There it is. Reversal. Looking to take it to the air. Launcher. Big impact. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And another climb. He's making a statement here. We will counting in seconds until Hudson.
Just don't. No.
Will make his way to the ring. Two. That's off the pin at two.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? He gets out of the way. Goodness. Looking for a suplex here. Just set up a cover. Hudson will come back after that.
Is it the cover?
Superstars left. So many combinations to duke it out here in the
Using a suplex. Nicely done.
throws Andre out. We are down to just 3 competitors inside the elimination chamber.
Here we go again. He made his point. Cox ball match instead of everything outside of it. Sliding into the ring now. Oh, clothesline.
My, oh my, what elevation. Springboard cutter. Brooks looking helpless to every attack. Brooks is finding no salvation here. Up high. Flattening the opposition. Boom. Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Big. Doesn't get it here. Threat not even giving it one.
Shrugging off the pain like it's nothing. And after this match has already gone on for so long.
Looks like Nathan Fraser is next into the chaos of the chamber. Put into the corner. What could be next? And a well-executed move we just saw there. And a reverse DDT. Kick to the gut. Break the round into a neck breaker. Hooked him up. And a suplex. Ooh, merciless looking blood. Big bout. Chance of looking away. Perched up top. What impact. Range down the elbow in retaliation. Team him into a power slam. Oh, and a right hand. It's down to line. Razor's focused on the round there. He fails to connect. And into the corner he goes. Scoop slam. Shoulders down. He kicks out before the count starts.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
Dangerous position for the referee there. Looking for the full Nelson. If they lock their hands, this one's over, but
Pry open the hands and a shot to the back of the neck.
oh, look out. This is going to be trouble. No way. Absolutely no way.
We're gonna do it special. Look out!
Is there any life left in Jensen? Into the cover.
Kick him in one after that is unheard of.
Clear opponent.
His opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking. Powerbomb position. Fighting it. And punches to the face. Just ejected from the ring. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT. Taking down.
Nicely done.
Strong kick out late in the match.
Not a whole lot of luster behind him. That's when he Fraser's demise.
Is it the cover? There two. Looking as the field began with 6, and we're here now. 1-on-1.
Body drop. You see the light on that? It was like real damage with an invasive maneuver.
Taken down with a body slam. He's heading to the top now. Perched up top. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
Face buster plants him. Kick to the gut. Break the run into a neck breaker. And that blow hasn't wavering. With this much time spent in the elimination chamber, you're running on pure survival instincts now. getting more dangerous by the second. You took a gamble, lost big time. You gotta be kidding me!
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain.
And he's going to the top. First up top. Nothing needs it.
And he does more. Right back up the ropes.
Oh my God.
You gotta be nuts just to even climb to the top of the pod.
And you gotta be ingenious to jump from it, Saxton. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber, and now he's not only one of the mutiny champions, but the very first NXT mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I'll even compliment Mutiny for this one. Nice loaded championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship. I think you're right, Cole. He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title. Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'd love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny. We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it. But the way Chaos spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. The two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? That's real unity. Unlike the current champions whose bond is that they used to train together. Wow, that's deep.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championship.
And look at this down. Bad intentions coming with this hole. The more he fights, the more pain. Now he's looking for anywhere to break out of this, and he does. Here we go. Buster.
Trying to knock the challenger's brains right out, using merciless offense to protect the title.
Just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Oh, what a knee strike.
And would you look at this double springboard moonsault. Just shot it to the outside. Sorry. All the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor. Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent. Targeting the throat there.
Climbing up to the top. Looking. Crashing on the floor.
Good God, just a disgusting firebird here at ringside.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. And he scores over Rollins. Blast off.
Big time offense there.
Get off the tag here. Drop kick. Beautiful. Rollins got caught believing his own hype a bit.
Planted down across the back. But he was out of there. Clothesline.
Off with the head. Lynch down on the offensive. Hamilton drive.
Russian leg sweep.
She turns it around with the reversal.
And now placed in the corner.
Takedown.
Over the crossface gets cinched in. This could be over. This is agonizing.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Step ahead there. Seth Rollins. Vintage Falcon Arrow. Condor punch. The pin for the championship. The champ lets his shoulder up before one there.
Wow.
And new was coming there. Oh, man. Oh, ouch. Oh.
teammate in. Playing up, she got something good planned. From the top. And completely missed it.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
She's returning fire.
Absolutely spiked DDT.
Delivered into the barricade. Guys, this might actually end in a countout. Right out ringside, back to the net. Ooh, and fights back. Kick the midsection. DDT. That's it. The title's going nowhere. Comes crashing down.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Into the barricade. And now thrown back into the ring. Got him in the corner now. Bang! He finds a counter. Big right hand. Oh, stiff punch. And his corner might be a bigger target now. Climbing up the corner. Perched on top. To the air. And connects.
From top, right onto the target outside.
Incoming.
Look out! They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring to the sky.
Lift off. Taking flight. Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation. Our champion is getting rocked a little.
Yeah, there was literally 6 moves after that move.
Impressive reversal on arms.
Headed all the way to the top for the missed connection.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar getting the full. Last second move to face it. Just like that, she turned it around. Boom! Boom! And now he's going to the top rope. Flying. Good Lord, taking flight. No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body. Boom! Taking heavy, firing down the form of a series of clotheslines. And driving down in the belly-to-back suplex. An important tag here. This could change the match. The challenger taking some minor damage. Thinking of going hard rescue. Perched on top. Whoa, look at her. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Tossed back into the ring.
I not believe what I'm seeing. He's going up to the top again.
The fence and over the gut ends that. Hooked up. And
DDT.
Becky can't stop this string of offense. Becky's gonna have to endure this punishment. Looking for a suplex here. taking care of business here.
The champion thought that was it.
Believe it. The challenger survived it.
By the skin of their teeth. It looks like the champ is looking on easy on them. And it's going to take composure now. There's the counter for a big move.
How at this point you don't even stay on long enough for a 1 count? It's beyond comprehension.
Leading to the turnbuckle here.
Nice scoop slam. Flying back. And would you look at this?
She got there.
Rollins. There's the forearm to the back of the neck. Will the champ make that pay off?
Look at the look to it. 2. And he's still leading.
The champion's shot is palpable.
The champ.
Trying to armbar
Submission hold in.
Seth Rollins in dire straits, in danger of tapping out.
Now wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Flying strikes.
And would you look at this? What a punch!
That's in the corner. Thinking of the next move.
Horizontal middle rope has an opponent hooked. Tornado snap suplex.
Champ for the title.
And the glory.
Cross shoulder up.
Not just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Wasting no time. It's driven in. They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for. Not just championships, but a break from the mutiny chaos and a glimpse of what WWE was and hopefully will be again soon.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup. No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
I have
have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldous. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I wasn't brought here because my old partner needed a spotter. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial mass attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own. Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown's own Zoe Stark, who's caught in the crossfire. This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust has settled, Mutiny strikes again. Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them? Well-executed arm drag. Some high heat, and good thing all that equipment is sturdy, because there's a solid chance someone's getting thrown into it. Oh, God. Oh, man. So it moves out of the way. It can slip out of that one. Nice arm drag. Wow, what a shot. No two ways about this. Zoe Stark wants a fight. Oh, it's a recipe for cracked ribs. Able to save herself there. Unbelievable athleticism. Boom. That puts her on the offensive. DDT delivered. Oh, no. She's heading up the service ladder. No good is going to come of this. She's finally reached the top. But what now? I think she's ready to blow the roof off this place. Okay, she's taking her show going a bit too far at this point. Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT. Oh my, the railing just broke, and now nothing is keeping them safe. This is good. Oh man, I'm seeing it all now. How far is too far? Goes down low. No official needed here, as it looks like they've settled it themselves.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random mass mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
This has become a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Oh, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them. Ooh, the direct headshot. Just sickening. You let Raph starting to show signs of being outmatched here. I don't think either one has the edge at this point, though. Sliding back into the ring. What a way to get out of that one. Ricocheting off the turnbuckles. This is beyond personal. This is about putting your competition out of action.
Mercilessly attacking over and over with no remorse. This kind of brutality is sickening.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? A shot to the throat. Carrying it back.
Morgan with the arm into a hammerlock, steps through, look out! SOS!
And she quickly took that around. Able to slip away. She knew how to evade that one. Taking out the arm grab. Down in the basement with a drop kick. Things have gotten worse for Liv Morgan. She could be out of this match. Yeah, Rollins showing a good defense moving back at this point.
We should probably go to the drop kick. Great height.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. Higher line position.
Going down, punches and counters out.
Connecting on a DDT.
Now we're going to announce tag
good. What is she doing here? Oh, this is going to be good. Get down on there. Get down on there. Well, still.
Is it taking his ride down anymore? I can't believe how that table just exploded like that.
With that sheer force of impact, I'm surprised they didn't go through the floor. Momentum's against Morgan now.
Yeah, Morgan is having trouble fighting back.
Kick to the midsection.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple of days with a member of the Mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing, ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off, like a piece is missing, and I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway, the SmackDown risers coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
Oh, man.
An arm breaker that can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. Ooh, into the turnbuckle, down to the mat. Oh, from behind, that'll give you some whiplash.
Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad. Oh, I think the ring just moved. Now Total can't stop this momentum. Gigi is running to a roadblock.
Don't do it.
Oh, no, big and pays for it.
A terrible miscalculation. Missing a move like that can cost you more than a match.
Oh,
sidestep and take command. And come on now. Distasteful offense we've just witnessed. And mean.
Just how desperate do you have to be?
Reaching deep into the bag. Any combination. Matching way this way.
Staying in this one. Foot to the back of the neck. Gets herself out of harm's way.
Gets on Ethan into the arm drag.
Bullseye.
Stops the kick. Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting a clear advantage. Trading back and forth towards it. Feels like a hockey fight's just broken up. Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor really letting up. Sliding away with everything they've got. A little power. The sheer guts of these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes.
Moving their opponent down by the hair. Placing them into position, and look at this agonizing situation. They're pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent. Moonsault. Letting her opponent know she's more than ready. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Kick to the midsection. Stop the 18. Dawn is absolutely laid out. Now it's a cover. That's gotta be it. And the kick out. And it deep, deep to break that pin. But can it be done again? How much is left after that? The best shot was thrown, but it couldn't put this match away. Thought she was ready with a counter.
Escaped out of that attack.
Suplex. You might be on NXT, but everything's coming out SmackDown. Huge win as these superstars stood up to Mutiny.
They've shown that unity and courage can overcome even the toughest threats. This could be a turning point in the fight against Mutiny.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE Universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard all this was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless...
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
Is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have spawned intense emotions. That's right, Saxton. With once a united front is now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right in the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Leads the attack.
Carr's forearm draped across the middle rope. And down. A quick reversal for her.
Blood coming from across the arena.
Facebuster.
Man, that was vicious.
Yeah, they put a stop to that. Monkey flip.
I love it.
And now blocked up in the corner.
Oh, right to the body.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you. Take off.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Forward club.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
Handstand, knees to the gut.
And now Liv is under immense pressure. This is where Morgan will be tested.
Backbreaker.
Morgan on the receiving end.
Swanton.
Partner gets tagged in. And Liv perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Made up right in the midsection.
That heartbreaking and kidney golly.
Oh, catastrophic damage on the back.
Flashback.
You gotta be kidding me.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Quick way to respond with a reversal.
Competitor showing they've studied the other's approach to the team. Oh, blocked by a huge club. Neck breaker.
Liv is losing any kind of advantage here. Yeah, Morgan has to devise a new plan here. Goes down low. DDT.
Liv won't come back from that.
The cover. And she makes the save.
Buying her team some time. Man, did you see the whiplash off the top?
She's going up now. Going up high. Way up top.
I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe. No!
Oh, just throwing their body.
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed. That's the kind of whoa, look out.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Here we go. You hit the ropes. What a punch.
That will stop anyone in their tracks. Moving forward.
Set up that slam. This is the target.
Absolutely, Byron. Victory like this speaks volumes. Hopefully it starts to mend some of those fractures within the roster.
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you were involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement. but I have my own to make. It's not going to be JC Jane competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? No, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you can take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
This Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk. Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Got out of Dodge just in time. Solid. Oh, man! Around the neck. Into the STO. Trampling the opposition. There's the tag. The challenger enjoying the punishment. Yeah, he's got to think about making that tag sooner. This could get worse. Ricochet off the turnbuckles. Oh, slap coming. Got an elbow for the Shining Wizard finds the mark. Evades the attack. Check out the springboard. Oh. Made it for the tag. Caught with a clothesline. Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Irish whip from Punk on Bailey. And Punk follows it up with a knee. And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk. This looks like it could be all over. And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash. And now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen? I can't believe this. CM Punk decided with Mutiny? This can't be happening right now. It's over. We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk. And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick. Honestly, with Punk's track record, We should have seen this coming. We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it. You're not the only one. We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it. I hate to agree with everybody. See a puck on their side? Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever. We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, we not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals, namely the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best of 3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.